So it's recently been brought to my attention that I look like I spend all of my free time at Cabela's. I didn't know you could have a resting Cabela's face. And it's weird because Cabela's is an outdoor store. The last time I did anything outdoors is Pokemon Go. I've also been told I look like the brawny paper towel guy who went through a really brutal divorce. She took all the paper towels. Now I have to clean up my spills with Charmin. And in that case, less is not more. I've also been told that a lot of people think I look intimidating. And they also tell me I have a baby face. So I guess I just look like a scary baby. I've also been told I look like I have dick-sucking lips. So I guess I look like a scary baby with dick-sucking lips. And now you can't unsee it. I was just diagnosed with autism by my wife, who has no medical experience. She just keeps sending me TikToks of all of my symptoms. And I'll be honest with you, the first one really resonated with me. Because apparently it's a sign of autism if you hear a word or a phrase and you translate it way too literally. Like, I was listening to someone tell a story about how this is the first time they've dated a full-bodied woman, and my brain translated that as, this is the first time they've dated someone that has both of their arms and legs. So you are in your mid-30s. How have you only dated amputees of this? You just hang out at a VA clinic, see someone missing a limb and be like, need a hand? But I've always been socially awkward, hanging out with friends, do something socially weird, they call me out on it, and I was like, I don't know, I'm probably autistic. After the 9th TikTok in under 8 minutes, I was like, I don't know, I'm probably autistic. And I genuinely don't care if I have autism, which is like another sign of having autism. So, and I don't care to be tested, because if I take the test and I have autism, my life doesn't change in any way, shape, or form. If I don't take the test and I have autism, or if I take the test and I don't have autism, I just have shitty social skills for no reason. I actually did end up taking a test because it's very important to my wife that she is right. And I want you guys to know this right now. I passed. You're very supportive, but at the same time, you're like, which way? So the test I took is called the Radzer test, and the gist of it is if you score 64 and below, that means you definitely don't have autism. I scored 180. And my wife thought it'd be real fun to take that test together. So she's sitting right next to me, taking the same test I am, every 3 minutes looking at me going, you're so fucked. So that's love right there. She thinks it's real fun to take tests together. Another fun little test she wanted us to take was a love language test. Oh. Has anyone here ever taken a love language test? I didn't need to take the test on what love language is. I'm a guy. My love language is physical touch. Hey. But I'm also autistic, so don't fucking Does anyone else here have autism? 2 people out of like 300. That's kind of weird. Like, statistically, I feel like more of you guys should have been vaccinated. I found out I had autism less than a year ago, and since then I've had to tell people about it. And I get like different responses, like, oh, you must have like high functioning autism. I don't think you know what autism is. Because if I'm having a conversation with 2 people at the same time, I don't know when it's my turn to talk. So that's just them having a conversation with me nearby. Another response that I get is, oh, so you must really like trains. I'm actually not a huge fan of trains. I've seen the news, they are not exactly safe. My experience with trains is just sitting in my car waiting for them to go by and making me late for stuff. People have lost their jobs because of a train. Like, you don't believe me? You can ask that cop in Tennessee who lost her job when the rest of the department ran that train on her. I'm glad you guys got that joke. Like the first 5 times I told it, like nothing. That story was all over my Facebook feed for like 4 months straight. It's the only thing I saw, so I assumed everybody knew about it. But no, that was just the Facebook algorithm going, oh, he's autistic, he likes trains. Are you guys excited to see Gabriel Rutledge tonight? Yeah, me too. Me and my wife actually go see him like once or twice a year. And the last time we watched him perform was right around New Year's. And then I found out he was performing here in February. So I asked her if she wanted to come. She said, we just saw him. And then I got booked to host for him. And I just said, that was the universe telling me I don't have to listen to my wife. I get to see him 4 times. And then she got excited. She's like, oh, I want to go. I was like, you said we just saw him. If you want to see him, you can buy a ticket. She did. With my money. She brought a date. I'm not sure, but I don't think I won that argument. Someone should tell me I'm not good with social cues. Me and my wife have been together for 5 years now, and we have kids. And I never really wanted to have kids, but you don't always do what you want in life. And while we were pregnant, we like secretly had a preference. Like she was secretly hoping for a boy, and I was secretly hoping she cheated on me and the baby wasn't mine. So we're in the delivery room. She's like, please be a boy. Please be a boy. And I'm like, please be black. Neither was got what we wanted. We had a girl and she came out looking exactly like me. Just a scary baby.